Welcome to part 2 of the video 21 Principles of Miyamoto Musashi to Change Your Life. In this segment, we delve deeper into the profound and transformative teachings that helped Musashi become one of the greatest swordsmen of his time. These principles hold timeless wisdom, and today, many people recognize their enduring value, applying them to navigate the complexities of modern life. By embracing these teachings, you too can cultivate a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. Principle 12. Be indifferent to where you live. At first glance, this principle may seem counterintuitive. After all, our environment significantly impacts our well-being. However, Musashi's message is about adaptability and finding contentment regardless of our surroundings. It's tempting to believe that we would be happier if we lived somewhere else, had a better house, or were in different circumstances. True contentment, however, comes from within, not from external conditions. Being adaptable and finding joy in various circumstances doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to improve our living conditions or seek out environments that inspire and uplift us. Instead, it means we should not let our happiness depend solely on these external factors. We can discover beauty and peace in the simplest settings if we are open to seeing it. This principle teaches us to build an inner sanctuary, cultivating a state of contentment that travels with us no matter where life takes us. Musashi's principles in this section encourage us to navigate both the social landscape and our inner world with grace. By focusing on personal growth, adaptability, and the strength to let go of negative emotions, we can overcome jealousy, embrace the lessons in loss and change, let go of resentment, and find contentment regardless of our surroundings. This approach helps us cultivate a life of harmony and peace within ourselves and in our relationships with others. These teachings guide us in building a resilient and adaptable spirit capable of thriving in the ever-changing tapestry of life. Musashi's wisdom encourages us to develop an inner strength that remains unshaken by external circumstances, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. As we delve into the final lessons of Musashi's teachings, we explore concepts that transcend the immediate and tangible aspects of life. These principles guide us toward contemplating our legacy and the true essence of honor. They encourage us to look at life from a broader perspective, focusing on the values we live by and the legacy we leave behind rather than the material possessions we accumulate. By internalizing Musashi's timeless principles, you can transform your approach to life, finding deeper fulfillment and purpose. Watch the video carefully, reflect on these teachings, and consider how you can integrate them into your daily life. Embrace the journey of self-improvement and let Musashi's wisdom guide you towards a more contented and harmonious existence. Principle 13. Do not pursue the taste of good food. Might seem to advocate for a bland diet, but its wisdom goes far beyond our culinary choices. This principle is about moderation and finding joy in simplicity. In a world that often tells us more is better, Musashi reminds us of the beauty in simplicity. When we constantly seek out the most exquisite foods, the most thrilling experiences, or the latest gadgets, we set ourselves on an endless quest for satisfaction that never quite fulfills us. Learning to appreciate simple pleasures, a home-cooked meal, a walk in the park, the company of friends teaches us that happiness doesn't come from external sources but from our ability to enjoy what we have. This principle doesn't mean we should never indulge or enjoy fine things. Rather, it encourages us to find balance and recognize that some of the most profound joys in life come from its simplest aspects. Musashi's teachings, such as those found in the Dakido, guide us toward a life of self-discipline and inner peace. By understanding the fleeting nature of pleasure, mastering our emotions, embracing openness and flexibility, and appreciating the beauty of simplicity, we cultivate a life that is not only more peaceful and content but also richer in meaning and connection. Musashi's wisdom teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come not from the external pursuit of desires but from the internal mastery of oneself. Through this mastery, we discover the freedom to live fully, the clarity to make wise decisions, and the joy of engaging with the world in a more profound and meaningful way. Delving deeper into Musashi's principles, we approach a section that speaks volumes about integrity and personal growth. Through his teachings, he invites us to look beyond the surface of our lives and question what we truly value, believe in, and how we confront our ultimate fate. Musashi's principles encourage us to navigate the social landscape and our inner world with grace, focusing on personal growth, adaptability, and the strength to let go of negative emotions. By overcoming jealousy, embracing the lessons in loss and change, letting go of resentment, and finding contentment regardless of our surroundings, we cultivate a life of harmony and peace both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. As we explore the final lessons of Musashi's teachings, we venture into concepts that transcend the immediate and tangible aspects of life, guiding us toward contemplating our legacy and the true essence of honor. These principles encourage us to look at life from a broader perspective, focusing on the values we live by and the legacy we leave behind rather than the material possessions we accumulate. By internalizing Musashi's timeless principles, you can transform your approach to life, finding deeper fulfillment and purpose. Watch the video carefully, reflect on these teachings, and consider how you can integrate them into your daily life. Embrace the journey of self-improvement, and let Musashi's wisdom guide you towards a more contented and harmonious existence. Principle 14. Do not hold on to possessions you no longer need. This offers a powerful antidote to the consumerist culture that dominates our modern world. In a society where more is often equated with better, Musashi's wisdom stands out as a beacon of clarity. It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of acquiring things, believing that each new gadget, piece of clothing, or toy will bring us lasting happiness. However, the initial excitement of new possessions often fades, leaving us feeling cluttered and overwhelmed. Musashi suggests a different approach, embracing a minimalist lifestyle. Imagine your life as a backpack that you must carry everywhere. Every possession is something extra you need to pack into it. The more stuff you have, the heavier it gets, making it harder to climb mountains or cross rivers. By choosing to keep only what we truly need or love, we lighten our load, making our journey through life easier and more enjoyable. This principle is not about depriving ourselves, but about focusing on what truly matters: our experiences, relationships, and personal growth. It's about creating space in our lives for what enriches us, not just what fills our closets. Musashi's teachings, such as those found in the Dakido, guide us toward a life of self-discipline and inner peace. By understanding the fleeting nature of pleasure, mastering our emotions, embracing openness and flexibility, and appreciating the beauty of simplicity, we cultivate a life that is not only more peaceful and content but also richer in meaning and connection. Musashi's wisdom teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come not from the external pursuit of desires but from the internal mastery of oneself. Through this mastery, we discover the freedom to live fully, the clarity to make wise decisions, and the joy of engaging with the world in a more profound and meaningful way. Delving deeper into Musashi's principles, we approach a section that speaks volumes about integrity and personal growth. Through his teachings, he invites us to look beyond the surface of our lives and question what we truly value, believe in, and how we confront our ultimate fate. Musashi's principles encourage us to navigate the social landscape and our inner world with grace, focusing on personal growth, adaptability, and the strength to let go of negative emotions. By overcoming jealousy, embracing the lessons in loss and change, letting go of resentment, and finding contentment regardless of our surroundings, we cultivate a life of harmony and peace both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. As we explore the final lessons of Musashi's teachings, we venture into concepts that transcend the immediate and tangible aspects of life, guiding us toward contemplating our legacy and the true essence of honor. These principles encourage us to look at life from a broader perspective, focusing on the values we live by and the legacy we leave behind rather than the material possessions we accumulate. By internalizing Musashi's timeless principles, you can transform your approach to life, finding deeper fulfillment and purpose. Watch the video carefully, reflect on these teachings, and consider how you can integrate them into your daily life. Embrace the journey of self-improvement, and let Musashi's wisdom guide you towards a more contented and harmonious existence. Principle 15. Do not act following customary beliefs. This principle challenges us to think for ourselves, to question the status quo, and not to follow paths laid out by society without considering if they're right for us. From a young age, we're taught to follow certain paths, go to school, get good grades, choose a career, and so on. But what if there's more to life than just following the script? Musashi urges us to think critically about the beliefs and customs we've been taught to accept without question. It's like being in a maze. If you follow the crowd, you might find your way out, but you'll only see what everyone else sees. By questioning the paths laid out before us and daring to carve our own, we might discover new, more fulfilling routes. This principle encourages us not just to accept things as they are, but to actively engage with our beliefs and decisions, ensuring they reflect our true selves and not just what we've been told to value. It's about authenticity, carving out a life that's genuinely ours. This principle invites us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and introspection. From an early age, societal norms and expectations shape our perceptions of success and fulfillment. We are often guided down predetermined paths, pursuing higher education, securing stable employment, and achieving societal milestones. While these conventional paths can lead to a comfortable life, they may not necessarily align with our true passions and aspirations. Musashi's wisdom encourages us to step back and critically evaluate the values and assumptions that we have internalized. It is like navigating a maze. If we simply follow the crowd, we may find an exit, but we will miss the unique and uncharted routes that could lead to a more enriching and authentic life. By daring to question the established norms and carve our own paths, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. This principle is not about rejecting societal norms outright, but about discerning which aspects truly resonate with our core values and beliefs. It urges us to actively engage with our decisions and beliefs, ensuring that they are a true reflection of who we are rather than a mere adoption of external expectations. This process of self-examination can be both challenging and liberating. It requires courage to diverge from the familiar and to embrace uncertainty, but it also offers the potential for profound personal fulfillment. Authenticity lies at the heart of this principle. It is about creating a life that is genuinely our own, shaped by our unique experiences, passions, and values. This journey towards authenticity involves continuous self-reflection and a willingness to adapt and evolve. It is about recognizing that our path is not static but a dynamic process of growth and discovery. By embracing this mindset, we cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and connection to our true selves. Musashi's principle also highlights the importance of resilience and adaptability. As we navigate our unique paths, we may encounter obstacles and setbacks. However, these challenges are opportunities for learning and growth. By staying true to ourselves and our values, we develop the inner strength to overcome adversity and continue moving forward. This resilience is a testament to our commitment to living authentically and fully. In essence, this principle is a call to live with intention and purpose. It is an invitation to break free from the constraints of societal expectations and to forge a path that is uniquely our own. By doing so, we not only enrich our own lives but also inspire others to do the same. Musashi's wisdom reminds us that true fulfillment comes from within and that the most meaningful journeys are those that reflect our authentic selves. Embrace the challenge, question the status quo, and carve out a life that is genuinely yours. Principle 16. Do not collect weapons or practice with weapons beyond what is useful. Musashi lived in an era where martial prowess was not just a matter of honor but survival. However, even in such times, he advocated for practicality over excess. In today's world, we might not wield swords or spears, but we have our weapons, skills, knowledge, and resources. His teaching here is about focusing on what's truly useful and necessary. Imagine you're packing for a camping trip. Every item you add to your backpack should have a purpose. Packing too much slows you down, and the same goes for life. Collecting skills, gadgets, or even relationships that don't serve a meaningful purpose in our lives can distract us from our goals and weigh us down. This principle encourages us to be mindful about what we choose to carry in our life backpack, ensuring that everything we hold on to serves a purpose, contributing to our journey rather than hindering it. This principle, at its heart, is about recognizing the difference between being prepared and hoarding. In a world that constantly pushes us toward excess, more gadgets, more skills touted as essential, more connections, Musashi's wisdom calls for a radical assessment of what truly adds value to our lives. It's a call to declutter not just our physical spaces but our mental ones as well. By focusing on what genuinely serves us, we hone our ability to distinguish between mere accumulation and meaningful preparation. This discernment leads us to a lighter, more focused existence, enabling us to move through life with agility and purpose. It reminds us that true preparedness for life's challenges isn't about having an arsenal at our disposal, but about possessing the right tools and knowing how to use them effectively. Musashi's emphasis on practicality over excess is a timeless lesson in efficiency and intentionality. In our modern lives, we are bombarded with messages that equate success with abundance and abundance of possessions, skills, and social connections. Yet, this mindset often leads to an overwhelming sense of burden rather than empowerment. By adopting Musashi's approach, we can learn to streamline our lives, focusing on quality over quantity. Just as a seasoned traveler learns to pack only what is necessary for the journey, we too can become adept at identifying and retaining only those elements that truly enhance our lives and propel us toward our goals. Consider the example of a master craftsman. They don't fill their workshop with every tool imaginable, but instead carefully select the most versatile and reliable ones. Each tool has its place and purpose, contributing to the efficiency and precision of their work. Similarly, Musashi's principle encourages us to curate our personal and professional lives with the same level of discernment. Whether it's the skills we develop, the relationships we nurture, or the possessions we accumulate, each should have a clear and purposeful role in our overall journey. Moreover, this principle invites us to reassess our goals and aspirations. Are we striving for achievements that genuinely resonate with our core values, or are we chasing after external validations that offer little real fulfillment? By focusing on what is truly necessary and meaningful, we can realign our efforts with our deepest aspirations, creating a more authentic and satisfying life path. In practice, applying Musashi's principle might involve regular self-reflection and a willingness to let go of what no longer serves us. This could mean decluttering our physical spaces, refining our skill sets to focus on core competencies, or reevaluating our social circles to ensure they support our personal growth. The process is not about deprivation, but about making space for what truly matters. As we strip away the excess, we uncover the essence of what makes our lives rich and purposeful. We become more agile, better able to navigate the challenges and opportunities that come our way. Musashi's wisdom, therefore, is not just a historical artifact, but a practical guide for living a life of intention, clarity, and resilience in today's complex world. By embracing this principle, we can free ourselves from the weight of unnecessary burdens and move forward with a renewed sense of direction and purpose. Principle 17. Do not fear death. At first glance, this principle might seem daunting. After all, fear of death is one of the most common and profound fears we experience. But Musashi's intention isn't to make us fearless in the face of danger, but to inspire us to live more fully by acknowledging the impermanence of life. Think of life like a sandcastle on the beach. We know the tide will eventually wash it away, but that doesn't stop us from building it, creating intricate designs, and enjoying the process. In the same way, recognizing that our time is limited can inspire us to make the most of it, to focus on what's truly important, and to live in a way that when our time comes, we can look back without regrets. It's about embracing each moment, pursuing our passions, and cherishing our relationships. This principle teaches us that the awareness of life's impermanence is not something to fear, but a reminder to live deeply, authentically, and with purpose. Musashi's principle challenges us to shift our perspective on mortality. Instead of viewing it as a grim reaper lurking in the shadows, we can see it as a motivator that drives us to seize each day with vigor and intention. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff overlooking a breathtaking view. The height and potential danger of the cliff don't diminish the beauty of the view. Rather, they amplify it, making the moment more precious and intense. Similarly, the knowledge that our life is finite can make every moment more vivid and valuable. Embracing this principle can lead to a more fulfilling life. When we stop fearing the end, we start appreciating the journey more. We become more present, more grateful for the little things, and more attuned to the richness of our everyday experiences. The conversations with loved ones, the pursuit of our passions, and even the mundane tasks take on new meaning when we understand that our time is limited. This awareness can lead us to prioritize what truly matters, to let go of trivial worries, and to invest our energy in what brings us joy and fulfillment. Musashi's principles on integrity and personal growth challenge us to reassess our priorities, question our unquestioned beliefs, and embrace the finite nature of our existence. They teach us that growth comes not from accumulating more possessions but from cultivating our inner selves, that true wisdom lies not in conformity but in critical thought and authenticity, and that a full life is not one lived in the shadow of fear but one that dances with the knowledge of its own impermanence. By integrating these teachings into our lives, we learn to live with a lighter load, carve our own paths with confidence and savor the fleeting beauty of our existence. Musashi's wisdom, centuries old yet timeless, offers a blueprint for living that honors our deepest selves and the transient, precious nature of life itself. This principle also encourages us to cultivate resilience and acceptance. Understanding that life is impermanent helps us to cope with loss and change more gracefully. We begin to see challenges and setbacks not as insurmountable obstacles but as temporary phases in the broader tapestry of our lives. This perspective fosters a sense of inner peace and strength, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. Moreover, Musashi's teaching emphasizes the importance of living authentically. When we are aware of our mortality, we are more likely to live true to ourselves rather than conforming to societal expectations or external pressures. We become more attuned to our inner desires and values, and more committed to living a life that reflects our true essence. This authenticity leads to deeper connections with others as we engage in relationships and activities that resonate with our core being. As we journey further into Musashi's teachings, we arrive at principles that not only guide us in our internal quest for peace and growth but also shape our interactions with the world and those around us. These principles serve as a compass for navigating social relationships and our own self-reliance, emphasizing the importance of harmony, acceptance, and adaptability. They teach us to build a life that is not only meaningful and fulfilling for ourselves but also contributes positively to the world around us. By embracing Musashi's wisdom, we can lead lives of purpose, resilience, and profound connection, grounded in the awareness of our shared impermanence. Principle 18. Do not seek to possess either goods or fiefs for your old age. In a society that often equates success with material wealth, Musashi's 18th principle challenges us to rethink what it means to be truly prepared for the future. Imagine being a squirrel gathering nuts for the winter. While it's wise to prepare, hoarding more than we need can lead to unnecessary stress and deprive others. This principle is not about neglecting our future security, but about understanding that our well-being in old age isn't solely dependent on material wealth. True security comes from cultivating relationships, community, and a sense of purpose that sustains us, not just a stockpile of goods. It encourages us to invest in our personal growth, relationships, and experiences, which are the true riches that sustain us, providing a sense of fulfillment and happiness that material possessions cannot match. Musashi's principle calls us to look beyond material accumulation as the sole measure of future security, challenging the modern fixation on wealth. It's a reminder that the richest moments often come from non-material sources, the stories shared with friends, the laughter with family, the quiet moments of reflection, and the connection with nature. Focusing on these intangible assets fosters a sense of fulfillment that outlives the transient satisfaction derived from possessions. This principle encourages us to build a foundation of meaningful relationships, lifelong learning, and personal achievements. It's about creating a legacy of experiences and wisdom to pass down, understanding that these are the true treasures that enrich our lives and endure beyond our time. Reflecting on this principle, we can see its practical application in everyday life. Think of the effort we often put into accumulating wealth and possessions, sometimes at the expense of our health, relationships, and mental well-being. Musashi invites us to shift this focus. Imagine spending more time with loved ones, nurturing friendships, and engaging in activities that bring joy and growth. These investments pay dividends in ways money cannot through deep, supportive connections and a sense of belonging. Moreover, this principle encourages us to pursue lifelong learning and personal development. In a world that is constantly changing, the ability to adapt and grow is invaluable. Investing in our education, skills, and hobbies enriches our lives and provides a sense of purpose and direction. It prepares us not just for old age, but for a fulfilling life at any stage. Musashi's wisdom also highlights the importance of community. Being part of a supportive network can provide emotional security and practical assistance. When we contribute to our community, we create a safety net that benefits everyone. This collective strength is far more reliable than any personal fortune. This principle also reminds us to cherish and prioritize our health. No amount of wealth can replace the value of a healthy body and mind. By focusing on our well-being, we ensure that we can enjoy life fully and be there for our loved ones. It's about balancing the material with the immaterial, understanding that true security comes from a holistic approach to life. In essence, Musashi's teaching urges us to redefine what it means to be prepared for the future. It's not just about financial stability, but about creating a life rich in relationships, knowledge, and experiences. It's about building a legacy that is not measured by what we leave behind in terms of wealth, but by the impact we have on the lives of those we love and the memories we create. His principle challenges us to cultivate a life of balance, where material and immaterial aspects coexist harmoniously. By doing so, we achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. We learn to value the things that truly matter and to let go of the rest. This approach not only prepares us for the future, but also enriches our present, making each moment more meaningful and rewarding. Ultimately, Musashi's 18th principle is a call to live a life of purpose and intentionality, focusing on what truly enriches our souls. It's about recognizing that while material wealth can provide comfort, it is the wealth of the heart and mind that sustains us through all of life's seasons. This timeless wisdom is a powerful reminder that true preparation for the future lies in the quality of our relationships, the depth of our experiences, and the continuous journey of personal growth. Principle 19. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. Musashi's spiritual guidance underscores the significance of self-reliance and personal effort. It's all too easy to fall into the trap of waiting for a miracle or divine intervention to solve our problems. However, this principle emphasizes that while faith and spirituality can provide comfort and guidance, the responsibility for our actions and their outcomes ultimately lies with us. Imagine preparing for a test. It's perfectly natural to hope for a good outcome, but the real work studying and preparing is up to us. This teaching doesn't diminish the value of spiritual beliefs. Instead, it emphasizes the necessity of taking active steps toward our goals. We must use our abilities and make the most of the opportunities we're given. Musashi's wisdom serves as a call to action, reminding us that our fate is in our hands. While we may seek guidance from a higher power, the real work of building our lives is ours alone. Musashi's principle encourages us to develop a proactive mindset. Instead of passively waiting for external forces to shape our destiny, we should take charge of our own journey. This approach fosters resilience and empowerment as we become the architects of our future. By embracing this philosophy, we learn to trust our abilities, make informed decisions, and persevere through challenges. This principle also highlights the balance between faith and effort. It's about recognizing that while spiritual beliefs can inspire and motivate us, they should not replace personal responsibility. Faith can be a source of strength, but it is our actions that bring about change. For example, consider someone praying for better health. While prayer can offer solace and hope, it is the person's commitment to healthy habits, such as exercise and proper nutrition, that will ultimately improve their well-being. Furthermore, Musashi's guidance encourages us to harness our inner potential. Each of us possesses unique talents and strengths that can be cultivated through dedication and hard work. By acknowledging our capabilities and taking initiative, we unlock new opportunities and achieve our goals. This principle teaches us that success is not merely a matter of luck or divine favor, but the result of our own efforts and determination. Musashi's teaching also resonates in the context of overcoming obstacles. Life is full of challenges, and relying solely on external factors can lead to disappointment. Instead, we should view obstacles as opportunities to demonstrate our resilience and resourcefulness. By taking ownership of our problems, we develop problem-solving skills and gain confidence in our ability to navigate difficult situations. Additionally, this principle encourages us to embrace a growth mindset. Instead of fearing failure, we should see it as a learning experience. Each setback provides valuable insights and lessons that contribute to our personal growth. Musashi's guidance reminds us that our journey is a continuous process of self-improvement driven by our efforts and perseverance. In essence, Musashi's spiritual guidance is a powerful reminder of the importance of self-reliance and personal effort. It challenges us to take control of our destiny, recognizing that while faith and spirituality can guide us, the real work of building our lives rests in our hands. This principle inspires us to be proactive, resilient, and committed to our goals, fostering a sense of empowerment and purpose. By integrating this wisdom into our lives, we can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and success, grounded in the knowledge that we are the architects of our own fate. Principle 20. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. For Musashi, honor was a paramount value. transcending even the instinct for survival. In modern terms, it's about living according to our values and principles, even when it's difficult. It means doing the right thing even when no one is watching and standing by our words and beliefs even if it comes at a cost. This principle challenges us to consider what we stand for and how deeply we're committed to those ideals. It's about integrity, being consistent in our actions, words, and beliefs. Honor is the legacy we leave behind, the mark we make on the world through our choices and actions. It's what people remember about us, the stories that will be told long after we're gone. This principle invites us to live in a way that, at the end of our days, we can look back with pride, knowing we lived true to ourselves and made a positive impact in the world. Embedded within this principle is the idea of empowerment through personal effort. While faith can be a source of strength and comfort, Musashi emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for our actions and their outcomes. It's a call to cultivate a sense of agency, to recognize our power to affect change in our lives and the world around us. This principle doesn't negate the value of spiritual support but places the onus on us to act, to make decisions that align with our values and move us toward our goals. It teaches us that while we may draw inspiration and solace from our faith, our lives are ultimately shaped by our choices and efforts. This recognition of personal responsibility fosters a deep sense of empowerment and resilience, equipping us to navigate life's challenges with confidence and integrity. Musashi's teachings on legacy and honor guide us toward a deeper understanding of what it means to live a life of significance. They remind us that true wealth is not found in material possessions but in the richness of our character, the depth of our relationships, and the impact of our actions. These principles encourage us to focus on what truly matters, to live with purpose and integrity, and to build a legacy that reflects our highest values and aspirations. Through his wisdom, we learn that the most valuable treasures we can leave behind are the lessons we've learned, the love we've shared, and the honor with which we've lived every day of our lives. As we reach the culmination of Miyamoto Musashi's profound principles, we encounter a guiding light that illuminates the essence of all his teachings. Musashi's emphasis on honor teaches us the importance of integrity in every aspect of our lives. In a world where ethical compromises often seem necessary to get ahead, Musashi's insistence on living honorably serves as a powerful reminder to stay true to our principles. This could mean speaking the truth even when it's inconvenient, standing up for what's right even if we stand alone, or admitting our mistakes and making amends. It's about being reliable and trustworthy, so others know they can depend on us. This steadfast commitment to honor builds a strong foundation for lasting relationships and earns us the respect and admiration of those around us. Moreover, Musashi's focus on personal effort underscores the importance of self-reliance. It's about understanding that while external support and spiritual beliefs can be comforting, the responsibility for shaping our lives lies with us. It's like planting a garden. While we can hope for good weather, the actual work of tilling the soil, planting the seeds, and nurturing the plants is up to us. This proactive approach encourages us to take charge of our destiny, utilizing our talents and resources to create the life we envision. As we integrate Musashi's teachings into our daily lives, we find that they offer a profound roadmap for living with intention and clarity. They encourage us to cultivate a life rich in meaning, where every action reflects our deepest values. Whether it's in our professional endeavors, personal relationships, or spiritual practices, living with honor and integrity allows us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and purpose. This journey of self-discovery and personal growth leads to a fulfilling and impactful life, where our legacy is defined not by what we owned but by who we were and how we lived. In conclusion, Musashi's principles of honor and personal effort provide timeless wisdom that resonates across the centuries. They challenge us to live authentically, to embrace our responsibilities, and to cherish the impermanent nature of life. By following these guiding lights, we can build a legacy that not only honors our own lives but also inspires and uplifts those around us. Musashi's teachings invite us to live each day with courage, wisdom, and a deep sense of purpose, ensuring that the mark we leave on the world is one of integrity and honor. Principle 21. Never stray from the way. This principle is not merely a concluding thought but the very heart of Musashi's philosophy. It's a call to steadfastness and integrity, urging us to discover and adhere to a personal code of conduct that navigates us through life's tumultuous seas. Imagine life as an expansive ocean and yourself as a sailor. The vast waters represent the unknowns and challenges we all face: storms of doubt, waves of challenge, and winds of change. In this vast ocean, your way is your compass, a set of core beliefs and values that guide your decisions, actions, and interactions. Just as a compass offers direction to a sailor in the boundless sea, your personal philosophy or way provides you with direction amidst life's uncertainties. Finding your way is about understanding who you are at your core, what you believe in, and what you stand for. It's about asking yourself the big questions. What is truly important to me? What kind of person do I want to be? How do I want to treat others? The answers to these questions become the stars by which you navigate your life's journey. They're not fixed points, but rather lights that guide you, helping you to make choices that align with your deepest truths. Adhering to your way requires courage and integrity. It means making choices that are consistent with your values, even when it's difficult, even when it means standing alone. It's easy to follow the crowd, to drift along with societal currents, but staying true to your way demands resilience and determination. It's about being honest with yourself, acknowledging your mistakes, and learning from them. It's about striving to be better, not for accolades or recognition, but because it's aligned with your personal philosophy. Musashi's admonition to never stray from the way is a reminder that our lives are defined not by the external successes we achieve, but by how closely our actions align with our inner truths. This principle teaches us that true fulfillment and peace come from living authentically, from making choices that reflect our values and aspirations. It encourages us to build a life that is not just about surviving the storms, but about navigating them with purpose and integrity. Living by this principle transforms how we see the world and interact with it. It shapes our relationships, our work, and our contributions to society. When we are guided by a clear sense of purpose and a strong moral compass, we become beacons of light for others. We inspire those around us to find their own way, to live lives of purpose and meaning. Embracing Musashi's principle also means recognizing the importance of flexibility and adaptability. While having a personal philosophy provides a foundation, it does not mean adhering rigidly to a set of inflexible rules. Life is dynamic, and as we grow and encounter new experiences, our understanding and perspective may evolve. This adaptability allows us to refine our way, incorporating new insights and lessons without losing sight of our core values. It's about maintaining a balance between steadfastness in our principles and openness to growth and change. Moreover, living by this principle requires us to cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness. It's about being present in our daily actions, consistently reflecting on whether they align with our values and long-term goals. This continuous self-examination helps us stay on our path and make necessary adjustments when we stray. It's a lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement, where each step taken with integrity brings us closer to our true selves. Musashi's wisdom extends to how we interact with others. By living in accordance with our values, we set an example for those around us, creating a ripple effect that can inspire and uplift our communities. Our actions, grounded in integrity, build trust and respect, forming the basis of strong and meaningful relationships. This principle encourages us to contribute positively to the world, understanding that our legacy is shaped not only by our achievements but by the impact we have on others. In essence, Musashi's final principle encapsulates the journey toward self-mastery and personal excellence. It's a call to action, urging us to live not by the whims of circumstance but by the strength of our convictions. It reminds us that while life's journey is fraught with challenges, having a way provides us with the clarity and strength to face them head-on, to grow from our experiences, and to carve out a path that is uniquely ours. As we reflect on the significance of having and adhering to a personal philosophy, we realize that it's not about rigidly sticking to a set of rules, but about being flexible and adaptable, learning and growing with each step we take. It's about living in a way that, at the end of our journey, we can look back with pride, knowing that we remain true to ourselves and the way we chose to follow. Ultimately, Musashi's principle is a profound reminder that our journey through life is defined by the authenticity and integrity with which we live each day. It's an invitation to cultivate a life rich in purpose and meaning, guided by a personal philosophy that reflects our deepest values. By committing to this path, we not only navigate the uncertainties of life with confidence but also create a lasting legacy of honor and integrity that will inspire future generations. In reflecting on Musashi's profound teachings, we are invited to embark on a journey of self-discovery and steadfastness. His principles guide us towards living a life of integrity, courage, and purpose. As we navigate through the vast ocean of life, let our personal compass, a set of core beliefs and values, guide us with unwavering clarity. This compass is not just a tool for direction, but a beacon that illuminates our path, ensuring that every step we take is aligned with our true selves. Musashi's call to live authentically, to hold steadfast to our values even in the face of adversity, reminds us that our legacy is built not on material success but on the honor and integrity with which we conduct our lives. It encourages us to engage deeply with the present moment, to cultivate meaningful relationships, and to continually strive for personal growth. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives but also inspire those around us to pursue their own path with courage and conviction. As we conclude this exploration of Musashi's timeless wisdom, let us embrace his teachings as a guide for our own lives. Let us commit to living with purpose, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility for our actions. By doing so, we honor Musashi's legacy and contribute to a world where each individual strives to live their truth, creating a ripple effect of positivity and strength that transcends generations. In the end, Musashi's philosophy is a call to live not just for ourselves but for the greater good, to leave a legacy of honor and integrity that will be remembered long after we are gone. Let us navigate our lives with the same unwavering determination and steadfastness, creating a life of meaning, purpose, and true fulfillment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.